Welcome to Hollywood, the place where dreams are made and broken. A mecca for actors wanting to make it, but the harsh truth is, if you're black or a woman, you're in the minority. Last year in major films, 74% of characters who were over 40 were played by men. And critics say you only have to look at Sunday's Oscar nominees, a sea of white faces.
So I've come to Hollywood, a place that's perhaps usually obsessed with being glitz and glam. But this year, rather awkwardly, even the Academy have had to admit that in their words, there is an elephant in the room.
So I went to meet a man who knows Hollywood inside out. Actor Franz Turner has starred in hundreds of films.
In and out of group homes for dangerous behavior.
His last, Short Term 12, alongside Oscar-nominated Brie Larson.
It's not your job to interpret tears.
Do you find it frustrating when you see a list of all white nominees at the Oscars? Do you think that's heartbreaking?
If I look at the list, yeah, I feel bad, and I think it's bad. And if I look at it compared to previous years, I say yes, it's gotten worse. But I am optimistic.
So this is it, this is the famous acting school.
If you want to meet an LA acting coach to the stars, Ivana Chubbuck's pupils have included Sylvester Stallone and Halle Berry. Ivana told me when Halle became the first black woman to win the Best Actress Oscar in 2002, she thought it would be a turning point.
How do you feel now when you look at the lack of diversity in Hollywood?
To have this year, 2016, be a year that has no diversity in terms of any of the nominations is something that it just feels like we're going backwards in time, and that doesn't even make any sense.
So what's the solution? At the acting school, which counts Brad Pitt and Charlize Theron among its former students, these LA actors told me diversity has to start earlier on in the casting process.
And the casting director will say, well, he's really not that black traditionally. He's educated, he speaks a certain way, so maybe he can be that doctor or that lawyer, or maybe even that judge.
And you've had that?
I'm the doctor, lawyer guy, and I'm from the hood.
As soon as you walk in the door, you're dealing with another human being, so they have perceptions of how they think you are and how they think you should speak and what that looks like.
They know that I've been raised Muslim, and so she can play a terrorist. I'm like, can we try freedom fighter maybe?
As Sunday ceremony nears in LA, these actors say at the very least, the Oscars race row has shone a spotlight on an age-old problem.